Opportunity to invest in a franchise early,
who are spending time and money to sell homes,
building someone else's saleable asset.
How do we grow a business but still build wealth?
Have an exit strategy,
and get a piece of the pie that's not dependent
on us working more hours and every weekend?
That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer.
My name is Jay Kinder.
My name is Al Stasek.
And I'm Michael Reese. We are your hosts, and welcome to the One Big Fire podcast.
All right.
Man, is this awesome? It's like we're all back together again.
The band is back together.
That's right. That's right.
Hey, Curtis Johnson, longtime friends here. It's great to be on the podcast here together and sharing this incredible story of how we've all partnered together and we're doing big things together. Once again, we've known each other for a long time. Gary, you've been in the business 25 years. I think this is my 26th year, and Curtis, you must have us all beat. I have to say,
no, I'm at 25 years too, so we're all old dog.
Yeah. We all got drafted at the same time, right?
Right. Yeah. We were in that draft class, first round of whatever. 97.
That's right.
Yeah, man. So it's great to have you on here. Obviously, for anybody that's watching, we've been around, we've seen some things, and we're experiencing a new market that's been different for a lot of folks. And if you're looking to grow, looking to have success, I don't think there's any two people I could have on here that have more experience in doing that. So it's a pleasure to be here having this conversation with both of you guys.
Yeah, one of the things that jumped out at me, why I'm most excited about this, having Gary, join us and what we're building and stuff like that, is I try to explain to people over time that when we were really heavy into radio and TV, like when we would open up, when a new person would join us in a different market, we'd all like fly out there for 2 days or whatever, and we'd be masterminding, going, hey, what's working? What's all this? And we'd be like, man, this is so awesome. And we'd really push our businesses further, right? And we talk about that if you want your business to expand, you've got to be around people that change your thinking and that get in the right rooms with the right people at the right times. And we'd come and we'd do that. And then we'd be like, man, we should all just work together. And then we'd be like, what do we call it? And then we'd be like, we can't even decide on that. We can't decide on the P&L or the marketing. And so we'd all go back to our own markets. And a couple months later, we'd come back. But this model now is the first time that we can all run our own thing, selling, billions of dollars of real estate. But, Jay can run his, Gary can run, his, I can run mine. But at the same point, we are all in business together. And that's what's so exciting is, Gary, we're finally in business with you, like real business, not just friends and masterminding. And we're just excited to have you here. So why now? Why join us in Honey Badger Nation? Why join us in what we're building with eXp? Why now, Gary?
Well, you mentioned something really, really key. You said we all work together. This was a long time ago. We'd share ideas with each other, which was great. But we were never really on the same team until now. Now we're all on the same team. We're exchanging ideas. We're collaborating. We're watching each other grow. We're watching each other achieve success, and we're helping each other. That's the beauty of it all. Not only that, helping each other, but we're looking for new people that we can help as well. So we're looking for new talent and looking for other people that we can share this with, because it's no fun keeping this all to ourselves. You got to share with other people, and that's the beauty of working on the same team with eXp.
No doubt about that. I think all of us had the experience of and benefit of learning from each other and being around people that are playing at a level that, that they reach down to you, you reach up to them and help people get to that next level. And now we get to do that without having to pay the ticket fees and of being part of this mastermind group.
That's right.
Hundreds of dollars in order to do that. And so it has evolved the way agents have the ability to learn and grow without having the expense of trying to pay to be a part of these different groups and whatnot. So it's definitely if you're looking to grow and you're not where you want to be in your business, but you're hungry and you want to get to that next level, I think these two gentlemen here are more than qualified to answer questions and help you with growing your business and getting to the next level, especially in a changing market, a market that is a little bit different than what most agents have ever seen.
But it's still fun, right? I mean, we're still obviously we're doing this, and you can see where we've got, looking for, financial freedom, time freedom, location freedom, right? And Jay, I think you exemplify that over the last 5.5, 6 years with that. But it's also still fun. Like this is it's fun to be able to build and grow together.
Yeah. And that's the key too there. You having fun. I've been doing this for such a long time. And in the last couple of years, I wasn't having any fun. I'm sitting on the sidelines. I'm watching all you guys succeed and have success. And I'm like, I got to get in the game. I'm tired of being on the sidelines. So I finally said, I'm ready. I am so ready. I watched the company grow from 30,000 agents, 50. Now what are we at? 100,000 agents. And I'm like, man, now is my time. I got to jump into this game.
Absolutely.
Is it too late, Jay? I mean, is it? We got in 5.5 years ago and stuff like that, but is it too late?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna have to say absolutely not, because it was really hard to build this company when nobody knew who eXp was, and when they're every market didn't have some of the top agents in the world at eXp, when people didn't know what it was. It was a lot harder. So I think everything has just got so much better. The company's better. It's operationally efficient. They're adding more value. There's so much more value that's being added to the agents. The tools, the training, everything that's provided are really all the things that you would have had to go buy, on your own if you were independent or at another brokerage. You had to go buy those tools, and then you needed the coaching and the what to do and the right steps in the right order. You had to figure that out on your own. I think that's what most agents struggle with. But here, we get to help plug you in. You get all the tools and systems that you need to have in place to execute on the things that we're doing in our own businesses. So, you don't have to go spend a bunch of money, and you don't have to pay for coaching and training. You get all of that when you get access to us. And that's really, I know that this is you, Gary, and I know for sure it's you, Curtis, but like for us old hats that have been doing this for, a long time, the fulfillment for us is not going out and doing another deal or another 100 million in business ourselves. It's watching someone else, to take that shortcut and really take their business to the next level and them have that success. That's fulfillment these days for us, right?
Yeah. I think we did it in a long period of time, 20, 25 years. We want to see these guys do it in 5 years, less than 5 years. And that's the excitement. Shorten that period of time, let them achieve success, watch them grow, watch them find, buy properties, rental properties. I mean, it's just unstoppable with this business model.
So Gary, with this, obviously Gary's a big time celebrity all over Southern California. He's been on the radio right from the beginning.
20 plus years. Yeah.
So a lot of times people are, they're looking for that, who's able to see around the corners, right? Who can be kind of first to market in different areas, and who can learn those lessons so they don't have to go through those. And we've been in the game for a long time. There's ways to be able to go, okay, well, so maybe I coach, or maybe I create a technology or whatever, and I got to swipe credit cards, right, from agents, which is the sucky thing to do.
Right.
But Gary, when giving an idea, so if I'm an agent, not just in Southern California, but maybe all over, and instead of them coming and saying, well, hey, coach with Gary or whatever, they're going to get all of your knowledge, everything you've got, but you're going to get that for free, right? They don't have to buy that. And now as a partner with you, partner with Jay, myself, what are they going to get? What's their experience like when they partner with you, that you're kind of in their corner as their partner? Like what can someone expect that you can be able to help them in their career, kind of help speed that game up for them in their production?
Marketing. I can help them with marketing. Since I've been doing radio for 20 plus years, I've seen every type of market that was thrown at us. We've succeeded. Yeah. We've weathered the storm. So I could definitely help them with marketing, how to get themselves out there, how to get them to attract business, whether it's through radio, whether it's through internet, all sorts of marketing ideas that are out there. So I would love to help people, teach them those ideas and how to get themselves out there, how to market themselves, and how to attract business, because that's what you want, is to attract business coming your way constantly. You don't want the ups and downs of real estate. You want it, kind of at a normal speed coming in. And that's really what I can offer other people, is through marketing. And I've been doing it such a long time.
At a high level, yeah.
Very high level. Yeah, so it's funny, I have conversations literally every day with agents. And the number one thing that they seem to be struggling with right now is a lot of them that don't really do a lot of marketing, or like they're not even in control of their own marketing. So if they spend money on Zillow, that's not marketing, right?
Right.
That you really want to be in control of driving your own business. And when the market shifts and people are sitting on their 2% interest rates and they're not moving, and you're not getting repeat and referral, and that starts to slow down, which is what a lot of people are talking about. They're looking for predictability and consistency. And, you have to have marketing pillars that are delivering quality people to you consistently. I've never met one agent yet, not once, that if I generated an extra 300 leads for you a month, you think you would sell more real estate? Nobody's ever answered that no, right? That's always a yes. Right? No one's going to say, well, no, I don't think I would have sold more houses. So it's really marketing is the skill that where people tend to get stuck is. And there's, this is the sad thing about real estate is everybody's trying to get your money, right? Like everybody's trying to sell something to you. And so you get that one good commission, and then, somebody call a good sales agent from Zillow calls and sells you a zip code that's about 200 miles from where you're at. And you're like, man, all right, I should do this. But like having that guidance so you don't get them, right? Those mistakes is the key to it. And certainly we've spent plenty of money of our own money in marketing that's worked, and lots of things we can tell you that don't work for sure.
Right. Yeah. I mean, we've definitely seen it all. And one thing about, and I don't want to focus too much on radio, but you can tailor your spots, radio spots, to what the market is dictating, because, a lot of times we're seeing the market change so rapidly. If you're not ahead of the game and changing your message, you're going to miss out. You're going to fall behind. So you have to constantly be watching the market, adapting and changing your marketing so that you attract business. You can't stay stagnant whatsoever.
So true.
Yeah, and then you got to be able to convert it once the lead comes in, right? As well.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Message to market match. All the years of us. I know y'all all have the same big libraries of every. We probably both not. We shouldn't tell everybody this, but we probably all have some cassette tapes too. But back in the day,
some of the old stuff, man.
Craig Proctor, Tom Ferry, Mike Ferry. I mean, we've got it all, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But we learned from some of the greatest marketers in the world, right? And we understand reach and frequency. We understand message to market match and what's going on at the dinner table today and the conversations that are happening. When you can change the messaging to match what's going on in your prospect's mind, you can really tap into higher quality, lower cost lead generation strategies when the market shifts. But when you don't understand all of those things, you don't get those results. So many agents I talk to, they've tried Facebook. And they're like, I tried Facebook ads and it didn't work. But they just are missing some of the key components of how to make it work. I think that's a huge piece when, if you're hungry, and I love talking to people that are hungry. I just had a call with a guy that just partnered with us 2 days ago. His name's Rob Galikov. He's in Sacramento, and he literally has just gone. He's just like us. Went through every single thing we had coaching wise. Like he just plows through the content and just like picks all the nuggets and just goes and does it right. And then I get a call with him, and he's got his next thing that he's implementing. And it's like if that's who you are, if you're an implementer and you're a doer, getting plugged into this is the shortcut to success. Period.
Absolutely.
Right? There's no problem in your business that you have or you will encounter that the three of us can't help you solve. That's just the reality of it. Yeah. And so, and again, it's a beautiful thing to not have to, you can sit on your wallet. You don't have to get your credit card out.
Yeah. I tell some agents that I work with, I've seen it all in this industry. I mean, no situation I haven't seen, I haven't experienced, and I haven't overcome it. So that's the greatness of having 25 plus, years in the business.
Yep. You don't have to crash into this brick wall behind me every time. You can actually go.
No, exactly. Right.
I just had kind of like a seeing you guys up on the screen, kind of an epiphany back to, back in the day or whatever. And Jay, I know you were like right at the beginning and helped, start a radio and television experts, right? Kind of getting into the radio and obviously you were, Craig Proctor, took you and made you famous, put you all over every realtor magazine, all those different stuff. But you really did. You cut in line from taking from other industries and brought it into real estate in the radio. And we've all benefited from that. But kind of the idea that popped into my head was you just don't know where making one good choice, where that's really going to lead, right? Because you've impacted a lot of lives. You've impacted my life. Some of my best friends have come through those mastermind stuff that we've had over the last, 20 years or whatever. And I just think, looking obviously at eXp, that's what we're building. We're you can sell houses anywhere, but this is where you change lives is like making the choice to partner together. You don't know how that's going to impact, right? We've impacted, inside the whole Honey Badger Nation. I don't know, what is there, 13, 14,000 people thousands of people, but that's how many families is that? And now with Gary joining us, he's obviously got a lot of impact as well. As people might be watching this going, yeah, well, I can come sell houses, but this is where you can impact the next decade, 2 decades of people's lives that you just don't even know right now. You don't know what the small choice of looking into something, you don't know the good that can come out of that over the next decade or two.
No doubt about that.
Absolutely.
It's the platform to do it. I mean, we had a vision, as entrepreneurs, before we joined eXp, we looked at it a couple of times and didn't join and thought we had this vision of 2,000 partners by December 27th, 2024. That was our vision. It was up on, we had AE and all these employees and all this and this vision. And, here we are 13,000 strong in the Honey Badger network, and it's 2023. Right. So this was a way for us to have a bigger impact on more people's lives faster, leveraging this platform model to help agents succeed. It's a beautiful thing when people really kind of understand it. I think that's when the light bulb goes off. If your goal is impact, then, put your ego aside and say, hey, mate, where am I wrong? Maybe this is something that I can accomplish my vision faster by partnering with you guys than having to do it on my own and be in a business by yourself and for yourself.
Yeah, it's more than just selling real estate. It's having a better quality of life. And that's what we're all shooting for. It's a better quality of life, more time with our families, helping other people achieve the same success. And that's kind of all of it in a nutshell, is to have a better quality of life for ourselves, our families, for other people, show them the way. And that's where we get, our satisfaction is helping other people get a better quality of life. Because you see some of these agents, they're struggling up and down. I mean, what is it? 60,000 agents left the business this year. So there are a lot of agents that are struggling that really don't have to struggle if they just knew, some of the basics of selling real estate, being aggressive, and knowing how to market themselves.
So true. So true. I still don't understand why this industry has why the measurement isn't when somebody joins a brokerage, how quickly do they start closing deals that they wouldn't have closed otherwise? That should be the measure of success.
That's awesome. I wish it was a way to, obviously, I guess we could be able to track that. That's great. Yeah, that's a great indicator of, is this a successful model or is this not, right? Are you actually winning or not?
Right, exactly. And that's the more we evolve, that's where my focus is going. Like, okay, you have all the tools now. I can help you with getting the marketing up and going. How long is it going to take for you to close a deal? So we had 2 agents that, I'll be honest, like I was concerned. Like I looked at the board of all the agents that came on this year, and there were 2 that I was concerned that we would be able to help them be successful, mainly because they were brand new. They didn't have a lot of confidence and a lot of people skills and sales skills. And so that's a lot to overcome. They both put deals under contract in the first 60 days. And I was like, man, that's freaking awesome, because they probably wouldn't have made it in this industry had they not joined us. Like they just struggled. And one of them had been in the business a whole year without selling anything. Like that's a miserable start,
That's hard.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, anybody that's out here listening and wants to do more, have more, give more, experience more, definitely reach out to Gary, Curtis, myself, and at least explore the opportunity. What do you have to lose? There's nothing to lose. You only have everything to gain. But at least if you're going to say no what you're saying no to before you make a decision. So certainly a pleasure.
Gary, send us out here, Gary, with if someone's watching this, who's the ideal person to reach out to you that, you believe you could make a big impact on their life and help them, grow, not just obviously financially and selling more houses, but have a better quality of life and stuff? Like who's the ideal person that you'd love to be able to reach out that you could help them, they could help you, and we could increase the quality and talent here that we're building with?
I like the younger agents. These guys are aggressive. They haven't been, tainted. They don't have any bad habits. So these guys are the most aggressive. They have, they're techie. So they know a lot. They just need to be pointed in the right direction. So those are the guys I kind of want to work with and help them and show them how to sell real estate, how to market themselves. But that's the ideal agent, is the person who's aggressive, who's hungry, he wants to do all this. And I think I could mentor them, very well. I don't also sell real estate. I also buy property. I flip property. I got rentals. So I think I could help them in all those areas. I mean, it's unstoppable what they can do.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, Gary, it's awesome to have you partnering in with us. Jay, thanks for having us on. So why don't you say out, Jay?
All right.
Yeah,
thanks,
appreciate
guys.
It. Well, hey,
All
Gary,
right.
if somebody wants to reach out, what would be the best way for them to get hold of you?
They can reach me at Gary at Fast Home Seller. Go to my website, Fast Home Seller, or my cell phone, 909-841-7501.
Right on.
All right. Thanks, guys. All right. Have a good one. Take care. Bye-bye.